Scorpio, you are being challenged to make something work, and a lot of it has to do with building bridges, making connections, networking with other people. Very interesting energy, and I do see you using your influence and speaking up. All right, you may even be getting on social media or something with that microphone or making an announcement of some sort. That's the overall energy. Okay, let's get into how you get there. All right, guys, if you want to see personal reads, check out my profile page and claim it down below if it resonates. Love to hear from you guys. Sorry to have you guys so close, but I voice condition on my mic stuff is out. Okay, so here we go. We got this influence. We end up at you making it work, building bridges, all this good stuff. In the meantime, a lot of you may be looking for other options in your life. Okay, I see a lot of ups and downs. Okay, this could be looking for new clients, maybe some of you looking for new love, but lots of ups and downs that you are reflecting on. You're thinking about some type of deceit or negative energy from the past. Okay, and that is why. But I'm also seeing you're on the verge of getting to a great match of some sort. All right, whether it's a job, home, you love, whatever, and it feels like the progress is slow. You're walking in the desert. But I'm seeing that the universe is telling you, put in the work, Scorpio, and we are going to respond. Okay, we're going to meet you halfway here. Listen to signs. They're trying to guide you. Okay, with the signs cards, angel numbers, things you would understand. Okay, as signs of which way to go, gut instincts, things of that nature. You guys know the drill, right? So I do see unfolding. Okay, this may have been slowly unfolding, whatever this ambition is that you're trying to work on. And I do see relationships now with networking, building bridges. You may be trying to connect people. You may be trying to get more relationships in your life that are healthier, or even new business clients, for example, for some of you. Okay, so I see education that is needing to learn something that could be literal going back to school, but that could just be research, YouTube, like self-improvement, something that you look up or learn about, even about relationships, and it leads to more offerings you want to look over, and realizing that you have many choices in what to do, whatever this ambition is about. And there is a need for a change in perspective. Okay, you may be these ups and downs, deceit from the past. You may be feeling stuck or like something, but once you learn something, it's like things looks like they go into action. Okay, because I do see a real passion here, and you may have to journey towards it. Some of you, it may have maybe a mental journey. Okay, which you are thinking, like limitations card is coming out. You may be thinking in the dark side, and that is saying limitations are not what they seem, and I see wishes coming true. Okay, so that's a beautiful energy to see. All right, it's like you're being guided to something that you care about, and a good energy overall there, making more bridges. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Let's see what Tarot has for you. Starting off good. What wants to fly out? Knight of Wands. All right, we'll put it back in the deck, but that is passionate forward movement. Okay, having fun. There's bachelorette energy, or forward movement on something. Okay, Spirit, talk to me for Scorpio. This feels strong. What do we got? 5 of Cups. All right, we're starting with some type of loss, some type of regret. All right, you may be bleeding out your resources, for example, financial reading, but that is some type of sadness. And I see the Ace of Pentacles wants to come out too, though. And a new beginning, something you saw potential with. And I see Hermit. All right, reflecting a lot. All right, finding your inner guidance. Okay, I see you're tired, wounded, but you're still working with the 9 of Wands. And I feel like you may be taking a lot of personal pressure, really relying on your personal power. And I have the Devil. You may be overthinking it, obsessed with it. There's some type of fear here too. Let me see. 6 of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay. 6 of Cups, something in the past. And regrets and haunting losses are usually something in the past. I see a 3 of Swords showing up here, some type of sadness. Spirit, talk to me more about the Devil to the 6 of Pentacles. That could be a toxic imbalance that could have happened in your life. You could have been over giving, maybe over receiving for some of you. And then I see the Magician, communication, though, trying to make something happen. And it's like you're working on something, Spirit, talk to me. Devil to the 6 of Pentacles for Scorpio. What is this about? Empress. All right. Abundance, love, birth of a new age, maybe a partner, Hanged Man. All right. So you almost feel like King of Wands, going after what you want, that passionate energy. 5 of Wands. Okay, so they may be struggles. Some of you have a choice to make. Look, I have studying and learning again. For some of you, they may be struggles with your abundance, with creating the birth of new age. There's something toxic about the patterns that have been going on in your life, and I'm seeing regrets showing up here, okay? And you might have saw potential with something. You might have missed out on an opportunity for something long lasting in finance and love and homes, whichever. And I am seeing here, you may be like stuck, you know, you may feel stuck, hangman, to bring about this Empress energy, this abundance, this love, this, good for nighttime activities too, okay? And I see the King of Wands as fire sign energy may be relevant, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it looks like going after, maybe going after it, but I see a lot of petty fights, hassles, multiple parties may be involved, internal struggles, but the Magician has all he needs and works anyway. So it looks like you're getting around this, okay? And we ended with wishes coming true and a real passion. This could be talking about that. Now I have the Lovers, okay? Love and healing, a choice to make, messages, learning, look, education, something about learning, and then the Queen of Wands. Now we have the King and Queen of Wands, a couple. And now I see 10 of Pentacles and fate changing, okay? Fate changing things up. All right, very interesting energy, but you're good, okay? So you still get from the Ace, so something, you're going to make it work, Scorpio, okay? Whether it's a commitment or finances, I see struggles, but you are going to make it work. Light and love, guys. I hope those messages helped.